am determined, and I'm a very honest person, sir. So whenever I work, as my experience from school and college, I have worked in teams with various people and various members. So I believe in leading with an example. Like whenever you are working in the team, you have to not put the responsibility on the team members, rather, and you have to take part and explain them, be as much as part of the team as they are, which enhances the whole group activity and the performance of your team, and you one or always learn a new experience. So these are my strengths which I would implement. And so some of my weaknesses I believe is my physical fitness, sir, which I am working on, which I've started working on. I do running and exercise daily, and I have started giving 45 minutes to 1 hour to my physical fitness daily. And so I would also like to increase my knowledge and skills when it comes to reading. So I'm a reader, but I'm not that an avid reader. I read books in my spare time, but there are so many plenty of good books out there. So I would like to read more and more books in my coming time. So recently in the new year, I started reading the book called The Daily Stoic, which is written by the Ryan Holiday. So it is about Stoicism and the psychology behind Stoicism. So it was a new experience for me. So I started reading it in New Year, and I hope I keep continuing.
How did you choose this book?
So I went to a book fair, sir, in which I selected 2-3 books. I used to read Sudhamurti, Her Vice and Otherwise, 10,000 Stitches, all these books I used to read. So I bought her some books, and then when I was exploring the sections, I am interested in psychology when I read articles related to psychology, because every time you read, you learn something new when you are reading about psychology. So I picked up this book because this book was different. Sir, in this book, it has 1 to 365 days. Daily you have to read 1 to 2 paragraphs, and you can retrospect, and you can, sir, it was a very different kind of book. So I picked this book.
But do you have faith in sorcery?
So right now I am reading the book since a month only. So as I read more,
Okay.
I discover.
Don't read it late at night, otherwise you will get nightmares. Okay, for some reason, if you are not recommended, then what happens?
So I'll be keep giving my attempts. So first I'll retrospect. I'll consider and retrospect all the mistakes if I have done. I'll work on them, and I'll make sure that I don't repeat those mistakes in my next attempt. And in my upcoming SSB, I'll give my 100% for recommendation, and not repeat the same mistakes I have done in the previous attempts.
What are your alternate goals?
So as I mentioned, I have given FCAT and CDS this year, so I'll be having my CDS SSB also. And then, sir, I am prepared. I gave MBA entrance exams, CAT and ZAT, and SNAP, in which I performed very well. So I'll be getting my admission for MBA programs in business administration. And also, sir, I have completed my 6 months internship in Infosys. So for that also, we'll be given an opportunity to join if we are interested to join the Infosys.
Okay, Priya, with that, I finished. Any questions? I didn't tell you this. If the interview after this, you should say, no, thank you, sir. But if he insists, you can ask some question related to his service or something more. But never say that, sir, how have I done? You don't answer. If normally, if say that finished, any questions? No, thank you.